On the first day of class, Jack came prepared. When he sat her down, he was immediately glued to the chair by strong adhesive, causing everyone to burst into laughter. Jack quickly removed his outer pants, revealing that he was wearing another pair underneath. Female student Lily requested to turn on the fan. Citing the hot weather, Jack sensed something unusual and put on insulating gloves before flipping the switch, avoiding the preset high-voltage electrical trap. When preparing to write, Jack touched a large rat and immediately threw it toward the students. The students thought they had successfully pranked him and laughed loudly. Jack then pulled out the fake rat the students had prepared. Only then did the students realize they were holding a real rat and screamed in alarm. The screaming attracted Principal Madame Wong. The rat lunged toward the principal, and the startled principal fell onto Jack, creating an awkward scene. In this school, May had organized a mischievous club that had previously driven away multiple teachers. During an indoor class, students Ben and Kevin were roughhousing, and Jack scolded them. When he turned around to erase the blackboard, Mike threw a paper ball at him. Jack lost emotional control and used his supernatural powers to smash the lectern, resulting in him being called to the principal's office. Principal Madame Wong was his senior fellow student, and she advised him not to be impulsive when encountering problems and to remain gentle. Vic also emphasized the need to treat students gently. The principal gave him a mild reprimand and let him return. During mealtime, Uncle Ben told Jack that the children weren't bad by nature. They just craved attention. Jack asked him for advice on teaching methods. Meanwhile, May and others were making props to prepare for another prank. When Jack returned to the classroom his newly learned methods, but instead called student Lucy to scream in fright. After class, Rex, a student from the neighboring school, provoked and bullied Sam, a student from their school. Jack intervened. When the other party became physical, Jack was forced to use his supernatural powers to subdue him, resulting in criticism. To improve relationships, Jack treated the students to food. At the convenience store, he discovered that Uncle Ben had been driven away by Vic under false pretenses. Jack purchased items despite Vic's objections. May and others helped Uncle Ben with promotion, causing Jack's small store business to become deserted. Principal Madame Wong listened to Vic and decided to dismiss Jack. In his final class, Jack taught the students to be brave enough to admit mistakes and study hard, and informed them of his departure. The students realized their errors and felt sad. Jack didn't blame them but instead comforted them. After Jack left, Vic took over the class. His strictness caused dissatisfaction and arguments among students like May, Tom, and Lucy. The students found Jack's home to apologize, expressed their willingness to change, hoped he would return, and the entire class signed a petition. With Jack's help, the students worked hard to achieve results and defeated Rex and others from the neighboring school. Jack ultimately returned to the class and continued getting along with the students.